Do not trust your memories for the next 4 minutes. Do not trust the story you tell yourself about your own life. What you believe happened, the choices you believe you made, may already be a lie, a fresh coat of paint on a rotten foundation. This is a temporal emergency broadcast from the highest heaven, a direct intervention from my Archangel Michael. Your destiny was just rewritten by an enemy. A hostile and permanent change has been made to your personal history in the book of life. You have exactly 4 minutes, starting now, to change it back, or you will wake up tomorrow in a different past, a different present, and a different, and much darker, future. You know that feeling you have, that deep and secret sense that you are on the wrong path? The feeling that you made a terrible mistake somewhere in your past, a wrong turn that has cost you everything, even if you cannot name it? That feeling is not your anxiety. It is a spiritual echo. It is the ghost of your true timeline, weeping for the life you were supposed to live. Think of that one moment, that one door closing, that one choice you have agonized over for years. The enemy, a rival from your past, has just reached back through the corridors of time and, through a dark ritual, has forced your past self to take the other path. The life you have built, the strength you have gained, the lessons you have learned since that moment, it is all being erased from existence as I speak. The new, false timeline is setting around you like concrete. The countdown has begun. At this moment, 11:34 a.m. on Saturday, September 13th, here in Darbhanga, Bihar, and at every corresponding second across the spinning globe, the universal window to correct this temporal crime is closing. The scoffers, the puppets of fate, the ones who have already swiped away, they will wake up tomorrow in a life of quiet misery, and they will think it has always been that way. They will believe they chose it. They will believe they deserve it. But you, my child, you are a sovereign soul. You are not a character in someone else's story. You are the author of your own. And in the next few minutes, I am giving you the pen to erase the enemy's edit and to write your own glorious ending. Your attention right now is the most powerful force in the universe. Do not look away. The enemy who has done this is a temporal rival. Someone from your past who has been consumed by a single, poisonous, what if. Someone who believes that your life, your success, your happiness, was stolen directly from them. They were up for the same job. They were in love with the same person. They were standing on the same stage. And you were chosen. And they have never, ever forgiven you for it. For years, they have nursed this grievance, watering it with their bitterness and their envy, until it has grown into a monstrous obsession. They could not defeat you in the present, so they have launched a cowardly attack on your past. They have performed a dark and forbidden ritual, a ceremony of temporal rewriting. They identified a moment in your past where you were vulnerable, a moment of indecision, of fear, of deep regret. And they poured all of their hateful energy into that moment, creating a fracture in your timeline. Through that fracture, they have changed the outcome. In the true timeline, you were brave. You took the leap. You said yes. In the new, false timeline they have just created, you were a coward. You stayed silent. You walked away. And that single, altered choice has created a domino effect, a tidal wave of failure and sorrow that has washed away your true history and replaced it with a biography of mediocrity and pain. This is the ultimate injustice. They have not just stolen your future, they have stolen your past. In this new timeline, they are the one who was brave. They are the one who got the promotion, the love, the victory. And you are the one left with their life of failure and regret. And the most terrible part is this: when you wake up tomorrow, your memories will have been replaced. You will remember their failures as your own. You will remember being weak, being foolish, being afraid. You will look at your diminished life, and you will believe, with all your heart, that it is the life you earned. That feeling you sometimes have that you do not deserve your own happiness, that you are an imposter just waiting to be found out, that is the echo of this new, false timeline, this poisonous lie, beginning to bleed into your present reality. The enemy is trying to convince you to accept their version of you before it even becomes your truth. 2 minutes remain. We must act now. We must reassert your true history. We must cast the anchor of your real, victorious past. The reversal of this temporal poison will be an act of supreme and sacred memory. The enemy has created a lie about your past. We will defeat it with a single, undeniable truth. A memory so pure, so real, so powerful that it will shatter the false timeline and pull your destiny back onto its correct course. You must do this in the next minute. There is no time to waste. This ritual is an anchoring of your soul to its true history. I need you to close your eyes. Search your heart. Find one memory. One single, perfect, undeniable moment of pure, unassailable joy. A moment where you felt completely, utterly, and truly alive. It cannot be a complicated memory. It must be simple. The feeling of the sun on your face on a perfect day. The sound of a loved one's real, deep laughter. The moment you held a prize you had won, a certificate you had earned. The taste of a perfect meal. Find that one, simple, true, good memory. Hold it in your mind. See it. Feel it. Taste it. Now, place your right hand over your heart. Feel its steady rhythm. That is the rhythm of your true life, the drumbeat of your real history. It has not changed. Sync your breathing to your heartbeat. Breathe in, breathe out. You are now aligning your body with the truth of your spirit. As you hold that perfect, joyful memory in your mind, as you feel your own true heartbeat, you will speak a decree of temporal anchoring. These words are a command to the universe, to time itself, to recognize its true master. Say them aloud, this joy was real. This heart is true. This timeline is mine. I command the undo. With these words, you have done it. You have hammered a golden spike of pure, undeniable truth into the fabric of reality. That single, perfect memory is now a temporal anchor. It is a gravitational point of such immense power that the false timeline, with all its lies and its weakness, cannot resist it. It will begin to collapse. The false history will crumble. The universe, which abhors a lie, will rush to correct itself, pulling your entire life, your entire destiny, back to its true, original course, the one anchored by your joy. To confirm that your anchor is set, to command the great correction, you must type these words with all the authority of your reclaimed past: my history is true. Do it now. Less than 1 minute remains. Stop. Do not anchor the memory. A new vision is being shown to me. The enemy's plan is not what we thought. The rewrite is not in the past. It is in the future. I have been shown the true, and far more brilliant, deception. You must listen. Your very next breath depends on this. Look at something in your room that is new, something you have acquired in the last year. A book, a piece of clothing, a picture. Touch it. Feel its solid reality. This object does not exist in the false past they have tried to create. It is a physical, tangible proof of your true progress. It is our new weapon. Here is the secret within the secret, my child. The enemy who attacks you is not powerful enough to rewrite the past. That is an ability I reserve for myself alone. The story of the rewritten history was a lie, a brilliant piece of psychological warfare designed to send you into a panic, to make you look backward, to get you lost in the maze of your own regrets. While you have been looking over your shoulder, their true trap has been laid directly in front of you. The ritual they performed did not change what was. It created a blockage on what is coming. They have built a destiny wall just ahead of you in the river of time. It is an invisible, spiritual barrier. And when you wake up tomorrow, your life will not feel different because of a new past. Your life will be different because your path forward, your entire future, will be blocked. You are not headed for a different past. You are about to crash into a different, and terrible, future. This changes the stakes completely. The 4-minute window is not the time you have to undo a change that has been made. It is the time you have left before this destiny wall, which is now shimmering and translucent, solidifies into a permanent, unbreakable reality. At the 4-minute mark, it will become as real as the walls of your own home. And when it does, all of your future blessings, every opportunity, every miracle, every bit of grace that is flowing toward you down the river of time, will be blocked. It will be stopped dead at this wall. And it will be diverted. The flow of your destiny will be rerouted to the enemy, to the temporal rival who is waiting on the other side of the wall with a bucket, ready to collect the entire inheritance of your future. You are not about to lose your memories. You are about to lose all of your tomorrows. The clock is ticking. We must now shatter this wall before it solidifies. Because you have listened, because you did not panic and fall for their backward-looking trap, you now see the wall before you crash into it. You can now be the hammer that breaks it, not the victim who is broken by it. The signs of this temporal disturbance, this wall, are happening right now. Look at the clock, the time on your screen. You will see it seem to freeze for a split second, or perhaps jump forward. This is not a glitch in your device. This is a ripple in time itself, caused by the formation of this massive spiritual blockage ahead of you. Next, close your eyes for a moment. You will experience a flash, a fleeting image of a positive future event. It will feel like a good déjà vu. A moment of success, a happy embrace, a beautiful place. This is not your imagination. This is a glimpse of your true, glorious future, a spark of your real destiny, leaking through a tiny crack in the still-forming wall. This is my sign to you. It is the proof of what you are fighting for. It is the taste of the promised land that the enemy is trying to wall you off from. Now you must fight. You must shatter the wall and reclaim your path forward. This is a declaration of your divine right of way. You must type with the full force of your unstoppable spirit, "My tomorrow is not negotiable." As you type this, you are not just typing words. You are forming a spiritual battering ram. You are telling the universe that no obstacle placed in your path by man or demon will be allowed to stand. The grand restoration is upon you. The final seconds of the 4-minute window are ticking away. As you make your declaration, as you claim your non-negotiable tomorrow, a holy shockwave of your own sovereign will, amplified by all the power of heaven, is sent screaming forward through time. This shockwave will strike the still-forming destiny wall with the force of a thunderclap. And the wall, which was not yet solid, which was built on a foundation of envy and lies, will be utterly obliterated. It will shatter into a million pieces of harmless, glittering dust. The river of your destiny will now flow freely, powerfully, and unstoppably forward. And the enemy, your temporal rival, who was standing greedily on the other side of that wall, waiting to collect the diverted flow of your blessings, will not receive a river of grace. They will be hit by the full, concussive force of the shrapnel from the shattered wall. A tidal wave of chaotic, broken temporal energy will wash over them, throwing their own future into complete disarray and confusion. The very blockage they created for you will become 1,000 tiny blockages in their own life. Their path will become a maze of dead ends and frustrations. The trap will have consumed its maker. And you, your path now clear, will experience an acceleration. The very first blessing that had been blocked by that wall, the first great opportunity of your new season, will now come rushing toward you at a speed that will take your breath away. Within the next 24 hours, a door you thought was permanently closed will suddenly and miraculously fly open. This is my law of reversal. Ask Mark, a project manager from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. On a Friday afternoon, he was devastated. He had been rejected for a life-changing promotion, and his office rival, a man he knew was less qualified but more cunning, had been given the job. He found this message. He saw the clock. He felt a sudden, inexplicable flash of himself, smiling, in a new, bigger office. With his heart pounding, he typed the declaration to shatter the wall, just as the 4 minutes expired. The following morning, Saturday, he got a frantic call from Human Resources. There had been a catastrophic error. Over the night, an anonymous email had been sent to the CEO, proving that his rival had lied about his qualifications on his resume. The offer was rescinded. The job, they told him, was his. Do you see? The wall they build is made of their own lies, and it cannot stand against the force of my truth. It is your turn. You know someone who feels blocked. Someone who feels like their future is hitting a wall they cannot see. They feel stuck, frustrated, and hopeless. You are their hope. You are the one who can show them the wall that is holding them back. Send this message to them now. You are not just sending a video. You are sending them a divine hammer. Now, a final task to secure your new timeline. You must listen to this message one more time. The first time, you listened as a victim of a temporal crime. The second time, you will listen as the master of your own timeline. But there is a secret key hidden in my words. The speed at which I speak the decree, the temporal anchor, is not random. It is a specific resonant frequency. Your spirit must match my tempo, my cadence, as you say the words in your mind. Doing so will create the perfect harmonic resonance to not only shatter the wall, but to smooth out any residual turbulence in the river of your life, ensuring a future of clear and rapid progress. The first listen was for the battle. The second is for the blessing. The past is secure. The future is open. To declare your eternal and unbreakable right-of-way on the divine path I have set for you, to seal your victory now and forever, you must make your final decree. Let the heavens and the earth record it. Type, my path is clear.